All right, everybody, it's Dreamshot Tactical here with my new purchase, right? Got the Springfield Prodigy here, the 4¼ inch. Got it hooked up with a CNH red dot optic. This is the comp model. Also with the Dawson Precision 2011 Staccato magwell. My thoughts on this firearm so far. It runs. Don't believe the hype from these popular, what I would say, gun tubers, people on Instagram, and people of that sort. I feel like a lot of folks had so-called issues with this firearm. Maybe that first batch wasn't the greatest, but this batch, or the latest batch, I can say, from Springfield, I guess they ironed out a lot of their issues. I shot a competition with this yesterday. It went 8 stages, and I probably only tapped and racked once, and it was towards, I think it was the 7th stage, and the gun was very, very dirty at the time. I wasn't sure if it was an ammo problem because, like I said, I was in the middle of a stage. So I wasn't going to stop to check to see if the ammo was struck or not. I just tapped the rack and then it kept running. For the most part, is it worth it? It all depends. It depends on the buyer. I would say if you're getting into competition shooting and you want to get that pistol that's like that entry level race gun, 2011 style gun, definitely look at the Springfield Prodigy double stacked 1911. I can speak for the 4¼ inch. Not too sure about the 5-inch model, right? I heard the 5-inch model was having a lot of issues at the time, so I can't really speak too much for that 5-inch model, right? So red dot, I was trying to show you the red dot, but that glare off of the camera. Like I said, got it hooked up with the CNH red dot comp and the TLR1 light magwell. Haven't put a bunch of money into this gun because the gun is expensive itself. A lot of folks was, like I said, is it worth it? If you're trying to get into it, if this is what you're looking for, if you've been looking at staccatos and couldn't really pull the trigger on a staccato due to price point, which everybody knows not everybody can afford a $2,500. I think staccatos start, I think the staccato P, which will be around this size, starts at about $2,600. And that's not even with the slide cut. I think it's like 27, 20, maybe 28 with the slide cut for an optic. And this comes out the box with a slide cut. The optic plate that they sent it with was for their trash, whatever that trash site was, but I had to get a different optic plate. But like I said, is it worth it? For me, yes. This gun proved to me yesterday that it will run reliably. Like I said, all stock internal parts. Everybody on the internet was saying, oh, if you get a Prodigy, you got to change out all the parts. No. It ran perfectly. No issue, no problem. Would I recommend it? Yes, especially to somebody like me who is usually so used to Glocks, right? And the trigger is sweet. Definitely way better than your average Glock trigger. Not sure. I shot a couple staccatos. What I say is like a staccato, maybe not the fit and finish, but it's still up there. It runs just like it. I can say that. I honestly believe that, especially with me being a person who's not so drastically into super expensive guns. This is probably, at this moment, my most expensive firearm, especially handgun. This came in at about like, I got this for like $12.60. The CNH red dot, which I recommend to folks, especially if you're looking for that type of red dot with that big window like a SRO, they come in about $300. My TLR1 light I already had. I just switched that from pistol to pistol from time to time. But is the pistol? It runs. Do you have to change out a bunch of parts? No. Can you just pick this pistol up, oil it up, and run it? Yes. Right? I'm not sure what all the gun tubers were talking about. I'm not sure. Like I said, I could attend to this one. I'm not sure about all the other their models, but mine ran. And if you don't believe me, follow me on Instagram, Dreamshot_tactical. Watch the videos from the comp. Like I said, I ran 8 stages with this firearm yesterday, and it held up. Like I said, 1 tap and rack. The rest of the competition, it held up. Did not prove it basically proved to me yesterday that it was worth every penny. To me. Would it be worth every penny to you? Maybe not. But this is a spectacular, great shooter in my book. Especially with me coming from Glock pistols, striker fire pistols. This is a great shooter. I cannot complain with this. Worth the money in my book, like I said. Would I buy another one? Or if I had to redo this whole process all over, would I still go through with my purchase? Yes. I'm not disappointed with the Springfield Prodigy double stack 1911. Get one if you can. Like I said, it's not for everybody. I'm not a big competition shooter, but I wanted one because I shoot competitions from now and then. This is supposed to be pretty much for duty. Would I wear this on duty? Maybe not, because I feel like it's kind of too expensive for duty. That's just me. I feel like most duty guns, if you pop somebody, the police come and take your stuff, or whatever the situation is, they gotta take it to internal affairs or whatever. Gotta go through. It's not worth spending $1,600 on a duty gun to have it basically confiscated if you ever have to use it. I'd rather use a Glock pistol for that. You can just get another one, and they're all the damn same, right? All right, so Springfield Prodigy, would definitely recommend it, right? Real smooth slide action. Look at that chamber. That chamber is filthy. Like I said, I ran this through 8 stages. Look at that barrel. That barrel is filthy. Ran it through 8 stages yesterday. Definitely going to have to give it a good cleaning. Probably once I get off of YouTube and give it a good cleaning. Nice and fresh again. She ran. Definitely ran. So don't believe what you always hear from all these other folks. Oh, it's not a good gun. The gun is trash. Just get a staccato. Not everybody can afford a staccato, but some folks may be able to afford this, and they're looking. Trust me, I've been there. From the time I shot one of my friend's staccatos, I was like, oh my gosh, I want one. Once I seen the price point, I was like, oh my gosh, I can't afford one. So once Springfield stepped out with this, I was like, great. They're quite easy to find, rarely available, you know what I'm saying, depending on where you're at. And you can get them for a decent price point that's not really destroying the bank. This is a good option to hit your bank, but not destroy your bank, right? So that's what I got to say. Got a little bit of red paint on there right now from my hands yesterday, fucking around with the steel targets and stuff. But what's a race run gun without a little bit of character? Haha. I'll probably clean that off though, because I'm not going for all of that. But like I said, sweet option. Like I said, get the nice Dawson Precision Magwell. It says 2011 on it because it's really made for the Staccato P. Good option. Don't go around it. Stay tuned. See if I do anything new to it. And if, like I said, if you don't believe me, just go to my Instagram. I put up all the videos from different stages yesterday. Dreamshot_tactical on Instagram. Watch the videos. Send me a DM. Hey, I seen you on YouTube. I was coming to check out the Prodigy. Boom. I send you other videos if I have to. Right? If you want to see other videos on YouTube, if you want me to upload videos of me running the Prodigy, I'll do that. All right? So I definitely got to get some cleaning on this, though. Look at that carbon buildup. Can you say dirty ammo, y'all? Hey, gotta do what you gotta do. Run your gun or go home. Ha. But hey, Dreamshot Tactical here. Springfield Prodigy, is it worth it? Definitely worth it in my book. Get you one.